right, week 3 headed on to Soldier Field to face the 1-1 Chicago Bears, an 81 overall team that might still be on the come up, but I will say, the Jets kind of gave us some troubles, and their overall wasn't great either, so I'm going to calm down. I'm going to keep it and take it easy. The division, I wish would take it easy, is the Rams and Niners starting off hot 2-0, with the Cardinals at 1-1. Any Player of the Week awards, we had a couple of good performers each week, every week pretty much, as we will not see one. It'd be really nice to see us not throw a bunch of interceptions, but that just seems to be impossible at this rate. Not bad passing from Hikaru, bad read for a pick, and then a really bad throw, in fairness, for an interception. But once again, the same old business of the offensive line. Wow, why are things happening here? But the offensive line just struggling a lot of the time, and it adds up, and it really has played a big factor in our success in the past game. Of course, Kenneth, for the first time in a while, he was pretty limited. Obviously, he had a couple of plays here and there, but nothing big, nothing really consistent, and he averaged under 4 yards per carry for I don't even know how, many times in his career, like the first time in ever. I don't even know, but of course, the lineup's all messed up for some reason. Love that. Obviously, we'll change things up. Marshall has been playing really well as, his limited role, but he's done well there. Got to say, the corner's been a little iffy. Definitely hot and cold. They get burned 1 minute, they lock down for a pick the next. D-line, when healthy, I say when healthy, but Red, my man's has been great. He has been really good for us. Of course, Mafe, the new superstar, after getting his camp standout back-to-back weeks. Really good stuff. Mr. Big Stop, which is cool. And then, of course, 87 finesse with 88 speed. Knew I had it, somewhat mixed up. The Bears are currently dealing with no injuries. Justin Fields, 78 overall. Not super great, kind of mid-level throwing still. Obviously, super elite runner. Running back, Montgomery's here still, but backups not looking super great. I will say Galloway looks pretty decent. Are they thinking about moving on from David Montgomery? Because he kind of seems like a very similar style player to him. Even the same build. Fullback's a rookie. They got a lot of rookies, it seems. Wide receivers, Claypool, nowhere to be found. However, Smith-Schuster, Hardman, and Beard, a guy we were talking about maybe grabbing in the draft ourselves. Phillip Ryans, not bad. A really good receiving group. Cole Kmet, he's a little bit of a lower overall as well, but very good catching, even though he's not that athletic. Tevin Jenkins playing left tackle's all right. Whitehair still there is all right. Feeney's awful. Hernandez isn't great. And then Bishop is a young player, so give him some time. 85 run block finesse. So if they run stretches to that side, we're in trouble. However, do you really run stretches with Montgomery? I don't know. Travis Gibson, he's okay. Yannick Ngakoue, he always plays well for anyone he joins, so definitely worry about him the most so far. And then Javon Hargrave is there, and obviously he's a very good finesse pass rusher. And from the DT spot, it's not a common thing, so very useful in trying to penetrate the interior of a offensive line. Manny Hart, kind of slow. Alexander Johnson, super slow. Weaver, ultra super slow. What is this team? They also probably should be running a 4-3. Jalen Johnson, still pretty good. He's not that fast. Man is a little iffy. Sean Murphy-Bunting, a little bit more speed. Man is better. And then Greedy Williams, a lot more speed. Very good man coverage. So, some decent corners. Kyler Gordon doesn't seem to really be that great. Eddie Jackson seems to be on his last legs. And then Brisker's still developing, but that zone coverage is brutal. Based on the way their team is built, I'd say you probably worry about the QB scramble, and then you attack them. Man, they seem to be a pretty good defense, actually. I guess throw it medium? Wait, is that the passer rating they're allowing? A 37 passer rating? Let's go with run it inside. They don't seem to be a very good run defense team. Oh, some big upgrades for the defense. 2 guys going to 83 overall. Obviously, Mafe with the way higher ceiling than Nwosu, but Nwosu's still been around the block a little bit more, so respect him. 89 finesse. I actually wish I could respec him. Get that finesse to 90 maybe, but still has a chance. A nice little +4 different upgrades. He does drop back a little bit more than Mafe in fairness, but the man's on a little bit on the lower expectancy for upgrading, so it's like, yeah, kind of nicely give him finesse, please. As far as Jamal Adams goes, I guess he is kind of a run support guy, so let's go with that run support, maybe get a block shed, maybe get some tackling and something like that. He gets +3 to tackling, which is nice. Strength, pursuit, press, and 1 to man coverage. Where is me block shedding? Both teams rocking a little special uniforms. I don't know if we took the L. We kind of changed it up a little bit than this traditional I don't know. I don't know if we took the L. I don't know, dude. Stop yelling at me, okay? I think man, I don't know, dude. I may have taken the L. It is what it is. Justin Fields. The Bears look sick. At least they look pretty sick. I just don't think we do. Oh, what an L. That's unfortunate. But regardless, as long as the players feel great, that's all that really matters. All you can ask for. What are we watching? Like the Undertaker about to come in? What is that? Hello? Man, oh man, cancel the game, bro. You know how people get wild on Twitter when somebody has a different uniform combination that people don't like? Man, we're about to get flamed. Oh, come on. Look at us back there. Maybe we'll distract them and we'll win. I don't know how to feel about this. I really don't know how to feel. I don't think we made a good call. You know it's bad because we're also receiving first. Bro, this reminds me of the Eagles, but like worse. What did we do? This should be like every uniform here should be burned immediately after the game. What are we even doing out here? It's something different, I suppose. It's something to remember, or depending on our performance, one to forget. I mean, I wouldn't mind if it's like, remember that time the Seahawks came out looking disgusting, but they destroyed the Bears? See, I wouldn't mind that. Kenneth with a nice cutback to start her off for a gain of about 7. Kenneth Walker last week, not great. Total season numbers, they're okay. They're okay. It's just when you have a guy that has set such a standard, it is tough to keep up with. He did do it back-to-back years. Still on par to do it for another, as Kenneth showing off that speed gets about 4. Quick pitch to the right. I don't even know who that superstar is, but we're still going to run it to them. And wow, that was not great. Come on! Oh, that's a backwards play. What's the sitch? A loss of 3. Yikes. I mean, if the lineman goes the right way, we're not looking so bad. Kenneth out of the backfield running like a streak. And that's a tough one behind him. Kind of saving him from utter destruction there, but probably should have looked for something else, which is what I keep thinking every time I see these uniforms. Wow. They're pretty bad. And inside, perfect throw to Fan on 3rd and 13. He gets popped, but a gain of 18 on the very first completion of the game. Good option look. They are a bit, not ready for a run. And we will hand it off to Kenneth. Slips underneath and gains about 6. Gonna have a lead fullback. I kind of feel like Metcalf can get deep here, though. And I kind of want to take a shot. And that's a late read. But Patterson has a chance. What an adjustment. Hikaru just throwing that in there. Just giving him a chance. And the rookie continuing to impress. All right, read option again. This time Hikaru is going to get a chance on the keeper. Patterson off the edge. Gets a block. Hikaru don't fumble. It's not bad at the 15. I thought he had the speed to get there. Brisker beating him to the punch, but still a massive gainer nonetheless. And if we had more room, I would run this, but I just don't think that's going to happen. As Kenneth, once again, not really seeing the big runs, but 4 yards-ish per carry is not terrible. Got a motion, can't really... I guess we could actually probably just run the stretch. We have the personnel. And he fumbles. Oh my, that gives me literal flashbacks to Slater in the championship round, dude. He instantly fumbled. Bad blocking, in fairness. They get pushed all the way back, and it's just awful, but come on, fumble. Well, it wasn't a terrible drive, and then it became a terrible drive. Turnovers left and right. Backing up, Alexander not going to get there. Barnes, I mean, you could probably run that back 10 times. I don't think he's going to make the tackle on Cole Kmet. He's a big fella. Let's go with some man coverage. Alexander kind of near the line of scrimmage. They are going to hand it off, and a really good job off the edge. Kalen Barnes definitely making up for the miss on Cole Kmet there. A loss of 2. Really good job to get out there and make that play. As here we are on 2nd and 12 from the 22. Marshall near the line of scrimmage. Can't get over there. Cole Kmet getting tackled by Kalen Barnes. I mean, he got some help, but he didn't really need it on that one. It's a gain of about 3 or 4. 3rd and 9, not a bad set of downs for us to try and get off the field here. We're going to have to drop back with Marshall, and that's a one-on-one with Woolen, who gets mossed pretty much by Juju Smith-Schuster. Everything's damn near perfect, but Woolen just gets out in front of him too much even. Tries to recover, and he still should have had it, but just only gets one hand up. Tries to get the pick, and just, once again, like I said, kind of gets mossed. And those are just the plays that they absolutely destroy us. Oh, Lord. Oh, good job. Oh, no, it's kind of our fault. Huge hit by Mafe. Juju Smith-Schuster after a huge play. Kind of holding on to that hamstring and see if he's healthy. Obviously not the fastest player in the world, but you can see he has those hands and giving us some fits early on. And they are going to hand it off. Wow, good cut move by Montgomery, but Marshall being there should have been enough for somebody to come up and make that play, and everyone's just caught watching. Kind of not selling this well as... I don't think they think that, oh, that's in trouble for them. Fields trying his best to get back to the line. Cannot, and that will be a field goal, I'd imagine. A Fields goal? Yeah, I really didn't sell that too well, as, I mean, I don't think we're going to be putting Kalen Barnes one-on-one, against Cole Kmet, or even just like a chip press, if you will. I don't even know what that means, but yeah, maybe the wide receiver, but definitely not Cole Kmet. All right, Caldwell back to return it for a second time today. We'll say he's looked pretty fast today. Gets absolutely handled by Greedy Williams. Gets us to the 25 this time, at least. As Jonathan Tanner, they're going to call, for some reason, show him. I get he made a really bad mistake, don't get me wrong, but really, like, do we have to show that? Like, he's like the primary runner or something? And here goes Hikaru on the read option, and it has worked. Okay. Last second, decide to pull a Kenny Pickett, I guess. Nice run there, though. Picking up some nice little gains today. I do not trust Jacobson on a block and release. And we're going to have to throw it away. Good try by Hikaru, but man, that's great. What month, what year, what month is it? What year, month? What time of day is it? What season is it? I mean, how long do you need? I'm just asking questions here. Got a bunch of wide receivers bunched to the right. Should be able to get a little bit of yards on the ground. 2nd and 10 runs. Maybe not the best in the world, but when you're going to play off like that and you're really respecting the pass, I mean, I'm going to take my shot. And specifically in this game, maybe not last week, it's worked. Definitely has worked. And in behind is Metcalf. That's a tough catch. We were a little late to the throw, and we didn't want to throw that pick to Johnson, and regardless of what happened, the play worked. That's all you could really ask for. 1st and 10. Going to get a little bit more heavy with Walker this time. And Walker not going to really be able to turn it into anything as he got insta-rushed. A bunch of curls and comebacks. Kind of want to just put more in underneath everyone here. And Fant, that's a really good play. He ran that a little too deep. It's a perfect throw. That is literally where he was supposed to be. And it still works out, but once again, the small things are starting to worry me a little bit as Moore has a little bit of room to the outside and fights for 3. We're mixing it up nicely. We're, seemingly tricking them a little bit and finally trying to get back to that ground game. As you can see, we have more run plays than pass plays. I mean, even before we struggled to run like this season, we would normally have a pretty even game, but for us to be ahead of that is pretty sick. I like it. Of course, nice little play. Eddie Jackson is injured now for the Bears, and he's on the ground. 1st down on the screen, though, which definitely has been a love-hate relationship. They got a few players in. I know they have a weak D-line, but I do like the play action here. And that is a really good play. The big man, Jacobson, getting about 4 or 5. Hikaru looking pretty comfortable despite the fact that the offensive line has not made it comfortable. Read option. Could be looking for Fant. We obviously come out of the read option. Could be looking for Fant on this. And that is a Metcalf throw for the touchdown. That is a beautiful answer back drive after an unfortunate fumble by Tanner, who has not received the ball or come onto the field since. And, we turn that around, get a touchdown, and take the lead. Yeah, not trying to manifest it or anything, getting crazy, but Hikaru is yet to make a real mistake today, and Brooks one-on-one isn't going to bring him down. Adams with a really nice tackle, but that's going to be a gain of 15, and Finally, the injuries come towards us, and Davenport, man, this guy will do anything to get out of a test. Oh, my wrist, teacher, please give me one more day. My man gets injured every game, and it's usually something stupid. Fields coming off of his spot, but ends up finding a nice throw to the middle. Hardman getting that first down, moving those chains, and unfortunately, we missed the tackle with Brooks hard. Dislocated elbow. Okay, dude. You don't have to dislocate your elbow just to get a little bit of a break. This man's pulling the classic, never playing in his first couple of years, and then he just goes off in his contract year, gets the payday, and then goes back to the same old, same old. I'm paying attention to this man. I don't trust him. Davenport is literally always injured. And he throws it away. Actually, can't tell if that was a throwaway. It looked like he just didn't give his guy a chance, really. And here, Jamal Adams. We don't really blitz him too often, to be honest, but we probably should. And we do enough. Fields feeling the pressure. Ed Oliver getting the sack. Not really like a crazy one in fairness, but with a straight rush, 'cause we're probably not going to have a chance to return it anyways. J.K. Scott, the punter. Diggs not going to get out there, and not a great punt. Metcalf on the season, having himself a year. Year one, we didn't really utilize him super well, but, you know, that has changed. Definitely has changed, and I really hope Metcalf gets open here. That is a tough throw, and oh, my beautiful throw. That's a tough route. It's a tough read. It's a tough throw with a guy literally right in your face, ready to sack you. Can you really ask for a better play than that? Patterson, the rookie, having himself a good start to the year already, too. And in trouble. Patterson will catch it, gets upfield. Holy, what a turnaround. Gaining 5 on what could have been a loss of 2. Also, if you don't mind, maybe we can, like, you know, get some Jersey guy on the, you know, the phone. He can, like, change the kit colors. And there goes Patterson again, who will be about a yard short. You know, let's maybe change the colors here while we're, you know, when we're in halftime. If you don't want them, you don't mind spray painting the kit bottoms. As Tanner will get a chance. Getting popped this time, holding onto the ball with 2 hands, getting 4 yards for the first. A little motion here. A little pre-snap, well, not pre-snap, but behind the line of scrimmage motion from a wide receiver. And I did not like that at all. Maybe could have taken Patterson, but just the way the corner was in front of Metcalf, he easily picks him up. You know, all that matters is we didn't fumble. I'm going to switch to bench. I don't know if I even like that, but I like it better than what we had. That's a tough one. That's a hospital pass. Definitely tighten up a little bit on defense. Can't lie. Really want to get enough for a field goal, but I don't like the run look. Inside, we will probably get enough with Moore, who probably should have went down a little bit sooner than that rather than taking a, you know, a truck stick kind of hit, but hey, that's fine. Gaining 5, you know, picking up enough for the field goal from Myers, it seems. And boom, we will be up by 7. 4 minutes in the second. I mean, we're doing really well. The drive stuttered, a little stall there. But other than that, the drives have been pretty good. First down blitz, as we do definitely believe this is some sort of read option. And it is. Good job by Alexander, getting a little bit of help from Brooks. Only a gain of 3. See Nwosu against the right tackle, see what he can do. Nothing, because they're going to hand it off. Really good try there by Ed Oliver. And man, those 2 linebackers might have even been Jamal Adams on that play. Just blew that up. Can we, like, just base a line? I don't want all this, like, cross-motion stuff. It's going to be super hard to get over to, you know? As that's going to be a pick for Woolen. One would debate maybe pass interference, but no flags. Oh, wow. How is that not pass interference? I mean, in fairness, Marshall is trying to get to his guy, but at the end of the day, that's the whole kind of point of these routes, right? To get players open by running different players into each other. You can't really do that, can you? Can you really? I mean, look at that. Woolen with a gift. The fans would be livid. Gonna go with a play action here. They do have a lot of players on the D-line, but they don't bring them. Jacobson wide open here. Trying to hurdle. Gets inside. Truck. Touchdown. What a move! The Jurtle! You know, it's a big guy like that. You don't expect him to make like a little kangaroo hop inside. Mini Euro step. Absolutely snaps the ankles and the size to just fall forward for the touchdown. I mean, look at the hops. I mean, he's starting this thing around the 6-ish. The 5 lands around the 1. I mean, you can't bring him down. It's impossible. Decided we wanted to try to get that touch on a pick ratio right this week. Said 2+ passing touchdowns for the goal, and easily on par for that as Brooks comes in untouched. And I really would like to see how the Bears won that first game. They don't look terrible. I just don't think their offense is good enough. I don't think their defense is that bad, but their offense is really bad. I don't know how they scored enough points to win, although over the middle was wide open, and Fields missing that one hardcore. As yeah, they gained 5, but that was a wide open player in the middle for a first down. And I think it was probably Hardman as well, I believe. I didn't really pay attention to who caught the ball even in general, let alone who was open in the middle, but yeah, that's just not the way it goes. And wow, that's a pretty good play. It's a really, that's like a solo effort from Montgomery, and I was caught kind of just, you know, playing conservatively rather than running to the play. And that's an interesting call. And I guess when you're going to moss another player, why not? The rookie Beard. I don't know whose name is Beard. Good try by the rookie Red. He's so good, but he's so close. Oh, no. As I suppose you have that look, trying to go for the pick swat, and just nothing happens. And that's just unfortunate. Why I insist on insulting teams when, you know, we're playing against them in a situation where they might make a play on us. Oh, wow, that was a really good play by Brisker, I think it was. No, Walker. I don't know. I just feel the need to. Why not? I still can't believe Jacobson's touchdown. Like, sure, their touchdown's cool, man, whatever. I feel like, I wish I could just, like, run a straight line route with Fant. And then we tried. I wanted to bring the... Like, I knew there was a good shot that they were going to get some pressure in there. But you just can't... You literally cannot block a tight end or anyone. So, couldn't do that. It's a tough... No! Damn it, Hakaru. Obviously, there's pressure, but the tight end's open, and it's overthrown because of the pressure, apparently, if that's what they want to say. And this perfect game is turning around. Just absolutely misses the throw, and there's an interception. Who would have thought? Mafe doing the same. Other side, obviously not going to actually get to him or force a pick, but still forces an incompletion, which we love to see. That's a really nice freaking play by Mafe. Another inside move, gets a nice piece. And Jamal popping him, sadly keeping him in bounds. That one actually kind of hurts us, as we're going to be calling a timeout here. This is where you really want a guy like Barnes to just get free. Quick throws. Wow, Beard's a good player, and he gets the first. You can't ask for anything better on anyone on the play. I mean, it's just perfect. It just works out for them. I mean, even the throw was like bad, and it works out. Beard, you really trust the press, especially when we're not like really on them. And he's gonna throw it kind of away. Couldn't really tell. Respecting that speed a little bit by moving over Kalen Barnes hard. Tight end's kind of open. Need a little bit of pressure. He's gonna have to throw it away. He will not get it off. They're gonna call a timeout, which once again I don't understand that, as I'm obviously willing to call a timeout there. They should be willing to let the clock go a bit, saving one of our timeouts. Maybe we have another chance. A lot of underneath openings, and Fields just going to run it. Gaining 6 makes us use one of our timeouts, I suppose. Maybe you just didn't trust any of the throws, and obviously, if you're not going to get the first down, why risk an incompletion? You know, we're down to 1 timeout now. Field goal is up, and it is good. They're only down by 4 because of the pre-half ritual of throwing an interception. It's not like a me problem. Also, with 38 seconds left and the quarterback situation we got going on here, do you really want to try? I mean, I don't know. Might take like a pitch with, especially with a, you know, pretty iffy return. Maybe a run with Walker and see what's up. Quick toss to Kenneth. They kind of have the wrong personnel. Well, maybe not the wrong personnel, but they're on the wrong side. And, I mean, Kenneth does whatever he can, and he gets his back to the line. They try to hit him with the reverse. And, wow, Metcalf just hits a wall. We're not going to run another play. We've seen enough. All right, blowing a nice 14-point lead, but still holding a 4-point one. However, they do get the ball at halftime. We've equalized the run-to-pass ratio a little bit more. They have not. However, they've closed the gap quite a bit. So whatever they're doing is working. I would say whatever we're doing is not working, but that's just not true. We just a really bad throw. I mean, what can I tell you? You know, believe it or not, it's not the most comforting thing knowing that even if you have the cleanest pocket in the world and you're standing perfectly still, you might miss the throw. I know that wasn't the case for that one. It wasn't really clean, as Montgomery is going to get himself some nice blocks. Sidney doesn't really make the right play, but it works out. 13-yard gain to starter, though. One thing that's good is we sure have given up a couple of deeper plays, but you don't really have to worry too much about the deep plays, so we are able to kind of keep things to the middle of the field, and we did a really good job with Alexander there, kind of setting the edge, forcing him inside, and the big boys with Brooks stop him for only a gain of 2. Let's get those outside linebackers going. Let's widen everything out. See if we can get in there. And they got some blocks. Alexander, once again, kind of playing the contain man. Only a gain of 2. Going to be running mid here, but I want to pull off Alexander. And there goes Sidney. Good teamwork. Holy crap. Was that the rookie Beard again? It was not. It was, who the hell even is this? The other rookie, Ryan. Sidney Jones, maybe we should have went for the swap there in fairness, but I mean, even here, he's holding on, and then Barnes with a pop to the back. I mean, that's just insane. Barnes has had a couple of iffy ones today, but he's also made some plays. That was a game-changing hit there, as they were about to go freaking thermonuclear on Sidney Jones for like the 3rd time. As Caldwell, don't fumble, gains about 10. Try to get back to the option game, as Hikaru actually has a couple of nice runs in this one, and in general, the run game has worked. And, of course, that was a really late stop by that guy. I mean, should have just handed off anyways. I didn't know if he was going to come or go, but, I mean, at that point, if he's going to take that long, you probably get away with just expecting him that he's not going to. We're going to take a quick throw to Patterson, who will set up a nice 3rd and 2. Has been kind of the struggles the last couple of weeks is not taking those freebies when they're there. 3rd and 2, it is Walker. Oh, nice, nice. Good blocks, and, you know, good enough blocks. Kind of braced for a hit from the linebacker, but he got picked up last second, gaining a nice 10 yards when we don't even need close to that. I do kind of want to run the corner route. Not really a corner route fan, but I felt like that corner was given way too much room. You had all that open space pre-snap in general, and it works out for a massive gain. I might go with another play action. Can we get enough time to throw? That's the question. And there goes Metcalf, gaining about 11, maybe 12. Really sucks, man. That's a perfect set of blocks, though, I will say. Fant kind of got lost, but luckily we didn't really need him too much. Man, that throw before half, it sucks. He's had such a good game, and then still an interception on the damn day. And we really try to dictate where that linebacker was going to go. I was really, really hoping that we were going to see the guard come up and, you know, instead of keeping up with the double team, change what he was going to do, but never happened. 2nd and 7. I kind of want to run the smoke screen with Moore and see what's up. And in behind a Metcalf down to the 3. Nice throw. Left side. Can we run the stretch? I don't know if we can really get away with that, though. Yeah, screw it. We're going to trust the guys. And there goes Tanner for touchdown number 2 on his career. Had that fumble. Not a huge fan of giving him, you know, rewards for sucking, but at the same time, whatever gets you in the end zone is all that matters. And would you expect to run more with Tanner in or with, you know, Walker? You know, just saying. There's only one true running back king. That's Kenneth Walker. I don't care what anyone says. He's that guy. He's him. And what are they doing? Mafe has looked great. Loss of 4 on that play, setting them way behind here on the sticks. And they're going to run the ball, and Alexander misses. Oh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Red the rookie, I think, absolutely saved that one. 3rd and 11. We're going to come with some man coverage here. Brooks will kind of maybe make a decision if we're going to actually go or not. Try to set that up, and that is a good play. That might even be a late hit on the quarterback on top of it. And it will not be. It will be a holding call. Adams covering the middle of the field with Diggs going deep. Oh, we got to pick that up. Fields on the run. He absolutely tucked his wiener between his legs. He did not go beast mode there. He could have ran for it all. I don't know if he would have actually got it. Oh my God, these refs are some sort of blind. But you got to try, you know. Whether he's going to get it or not, you got to try. The game's not quite over at that point, you know, not getting that. But it's to that point where it really hurts to not get that first down, and he had a chance. Play action look. And that's a tough one. Jacobson trying to truck. Gets about 4. What a play, man. The play action didn't really work out. The block and release from Jacobson, ironically enough, not really the most successful thing I've ever seen. You know, we're ruining some of these, you know, kind of hot routes, but I really believe Metcalf one-on-one. Yeah, we get to... Oh, geez, a throw. It took him a little further than I wanted to. First down and more, though. They've actually given us some pretty good passing lanes, and we've taken them. And Kenneth fighting hard, trying to get some yards. Gets 3. Stretch to the right. Nice cut inside. Walker fighting, gains 5, maybe 6. Read option with the bunch look. Throw might not be the worst, but I don't want to risk it. As Hikaru, show off that speed, young man. Gets popped, but holds on for the first. Beautiful play. Could you really ask for anything better? Not really, to be honest. As we're going to let this go to the 4th. Let's take a look at those numbers now. Up by 11 against the Chicago Bears. Passing yards, nearly double rushing yards. Pretty same with more rush plays, which is not something I'm proud of, but very balanced attack like usual. Let's trust these blocks. As Kenneth, once again, dictating the blocks quite a bit. Gains 7. Definitely an opportunity to throw that quick to Metcalf, but didn't really believe in it. And how do I, do this? So can I double team this guy and we'll actually get time to run, or what's the story? And, I mean, kinda. Oh, there goes Kenneth. Stiff arm. Not going to get it. Juke move didn't really want, but definitely wanted to keep it inside to guarantee that first. Got the kind of sweet play from Moore. He's going to pick up that block. Cut it for a gain of about 5. Kind of stretch look to the left. Oh, not bad at all. Beautiful cut inside. Gets about 2. It's going to be a tough look, but... Cross his body! Dropped! What a try by Patterson. Hikaru, that was a beautiful throw on the run, and it just didn't work out. And it's really the offense that's got us in trouble in this game for, giving up points, so I'm going to take our points. Go up 26-13. And math is hard. I meant 27-13. Never mind. Oh, move everyone over. Not going to get there. Adams, though. Oh, my Lord. How is that not a fumble? The amount of fumbles that Adams has forced in the last couple of years, and on Hardman in the backfield like that, doesn't, close to the backfield at least, doesn't force it? That's kind of crazy. And there goes Fields, taken down by Red the rookie. Kind of getting robbed by the full sack. I don't know by who, to be fair. Might have been Nwosu, but good effort from the boys. 3rd and 17. They need 2 touchdowns at least to tie it. Alexander, maybe give that underneath. And got to cover deep, and he's not going to get it off. Mafe with the help of Nwosu. 4th and long. Go with the cover 4 look. Let's drop him back a little bit. Oh, the big boy Northcutt. Haven't seen him in a while. Not going to get there. And Sydney doesn't count, but stops it. It's a turnover on downs from the 12. And with 6 minutes left, you best damn believe this ain't kneeling down time. This is if we get a touchdown, we're taking it time. As Walker runs right into a pile for 3. We can have enough time to throw this. Fanta bump on the crossing patterns. And a touchdown. Number 3 for Hikaru. Noah Fant getting on the board. 2 touchdowns for the tight ends. Technically a blowout, but at the same time, Chicago was in it for quite a while. It's just, when it came down to double-digit deficit, you know, they kind of got desperate, and Woolen's going to have number 2 here. Not actually. Kind of stayed low for some reason, and Diggs luckily gets a hand in there last second. Almost had a huge blown opportunity there. Marshall, the youngster, Fields on the run. What's new? Gains 6. All right, Mafe. Mafe, get in there, buddy. Northcutt, no! Ooh, Fields taking the hit this time. Gains 11. We came out with the wrong personnel, but they do have 2 backs in the backfield, so maybe not. Maybe coincidentally we have the right personnel. Oh, wow, that was a nice move. I'm going to leave him. Fields on the run again, and he's going to get a bunch of yards. Surprised he didn't fumble. He's had the ball pretty much right on the knee of Jamal Adams. All right, Alexander. Felt like false start on that other side of the field. And there goes a sack for Nwosu, number 2 on the day. Alexander on the running back, although the running back's not on a route. Fields finally decides to actually throw the ball rather than just take off. My boy Red. Let's see it. Double team. Gets enough of a push. What a really good catch there by the rookie. Who almost made a crazy catch over Sydney a little earlier. Red again, 1st and 10. Not going to work on the double team. And Sydney going low on the tight end, who is a massive individual. Who the hell is that? That dude's huge. Sheesh. They're going to hand it off inside, which, considering the clock, you know, the 2-minute warning, maybe not the worst call. We're playing coverage. We have that ego. We aren't trying to give up a free touchdown. And Oliver can't make it. Oh, maybe we are, as finds Cole Kmet in the back of the end zone right behind Brooks. And, I mean, technically they've got life. They've got a chance. If they can just get this onside kick, the game is absolutely within reach. But, of course, at this point, you're pretty much guaranteed to have to recover one of them. And, you know, you still need a stop, probably. The rookie Patterson and a bunch of yards on it, too, to the 43, almost in field goal range, basically. Who would expect a read option in this situation, you know? Not me. And there goes Hikaru and slides. Gets 2. Suppose you can't have some disastrous mistake if you're not actually handing the ball off, right? Literally just keep it. And there goes Kenneth fighting against literally the entire squad yet again. And even though I know it hasn't been great, we're still going to run the pitch here. As Walker's got too much to work against. Fights pretty much back to the line of scrimmage. All right, if this field goal goes in, the game is over. Don't know what the wind is, if there is any. I kind of sold that kick a little bit. It's still going to be up, and it is still going to be good. Victory, Seahawks. 2-1. Squib's going to go right to this guy. Uh-oh, Jacobson. Ow! Jacobson, you're 6'8", 250. It's like a literal missile coming after someone. He misses. Come on, man. Get that tackle in there. You're going to need a lot of practice. MacArthur's picks left and right. Woolen ain't messing around. What a hit. Wow, he got sandwiched. Technically, you weren't even supposed to be over there. Oh, look at Ed Oliver making moves. Alexander blowing that up. Come on, take away the ball one more time. Look at Ed forcing that one. Diggs with a pop to the knees. They should just kneel this down. You know, they're only 1-2. Season's still young. But you're going to get someone hurt at this rate. Woolen, the recovery speed is insane. Multiple pick game for Woolen for the 4 billionth time at this rate. Kind of hitting like the Sue kind of. Fields with an absolute freaking perfect spiral, but it's Woolen after all. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Let Walker get a couple more carries in there, and he was able to get over 100 on the day, which we absolutely love to see. Of course, no injuries other than Davenport, and a victory, a nice solid 37-20 win over the Bears. Defense is looking a little shaky at times, and you know, we weren't always finishing on offense for scores, but overall, we definitely looked like the better team. Can we, like, relax at the sun? I feel like I'm at the beginning of a Teletubbies episode. Like, can we, like, dim it a little bit? Holy crap, I can't even see the damn stat board. And it's digital. It's not even there. They can literally digitalize it over the sun, but it's so damn bright it wins anyways. Of course, looking at Hikaru, a very good performance. One of his best of his career statistically. 238 yards, 3 touchdowns with 1 interception. I think puts him right at equal for touchdown to pick ratio. Walker, yards per carry weren't like crazy high, but he was obviously battling super hard in that game. Lots of 3 to 4 yard runs left and right. Tanner, he fumbled, but he did have a touchdown. Metcalf, pre-half, we don't talk about that. Loss of 7. Patterson, the rookie, 74 yards. Moore with only 23. Metcalf with only 59, but he had a touchdown. Fant, 38 for a touchdown. Jacobson, 35 with a touchdown. Beard, pretty well for them. That's pretty much it for the numbers. Juju Smith-Schuster had a 40-yarder, then he got injured. Didn't see him for the rest of the game. Blocking, 3 sacks for Nwosu. Ed Oliver, Mafe, Brooks, all with 1. And then Red with a half. Once again, I'm not really sure where these half numbers are coming in. Red with half, and then, where's the rest of the halves? Woolen with 2 interceptions, Brisker with 1. Kicking was perfect, and that's your ball game. Damian Alexander with an upgrade point. Going to get himself to 71 overall with a field general, which one of my favorite upgrades for linebackers. 1 to zone, 1 to block shed, 1 to tackle, 2 to awareness. Super raw, but a high-effort guy that just flies around and just makes plays. Obviously, new injury. Who would have thought Davenport would be back on the injury list with 4 weeks? It might be time to move on from him. Just going to be honest with you. Maybe you trade him at the deadline for some... I don't know, dude. Guy just gets injured left and right. What's his actual injury rating? It must be 17 or something. He literally gets injured every freaking game. He's insanely injured. Apparently 80, but with the +4, it's 84. Yeah, he's still just always injured. Man, can we not do that? Regardless, a win is a win. Davenport, we have replacements for, all that time, kind of overpaying Puna Ford, but the dude has to play every once in a while, and might be his time again to get back in that starting lineup, the starting rotation. The Bears, not really the toughest team to face, Pre-game, looking at the roster. The Bears, or the Packers, I don't know what their actual roster's looking like these days, but could be a bit tougher. Obviously, we're at home, which is nice. Don't want to play in Lambeau for any of those games. Then we have the Cardinals at home, then the Rams. So some tough matchups coming up here for this 2-1 Seattle Seahawks team. But regardless, definitely happy the way we played, specifically in the pass game. And then defense was pretty smothering most of the time. The pass rush finally getting involved as they are an elite unit. But that's about it. If you guys enjoyed, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new. If you're not new, really appreciate your continued support, especially on this series, as once again, it is kind of the main series for the Madden 23 cycle. And yeah, I'm not sure what'll be up tomorrow, but some sort of video thing. That'll be awesome. That'll be exciting. Maybe follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr, and second channel PK Plays for non-Madden playthroughs of, stuff like Far Cry. I kind of want to get into God of War soon, so God of War Ragnarok, we played the other one. That series is already uploaded, so maybe check that out if you haven't seen it already. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya!